Hey guys, welcome everybody. In today's video I want to show you how you make color base with the plugin Morph by the company Zynaptiq. As you all know, there are some common techniques to create color base, such as vocoding or Resonators, Pitchmap, which is a cheat code, and also by the company Zynaptiq, and some other ways, for example convolvers, which Chime is using a lot. Nevertheless, Morph is based on a different algorithm. Basically, you can say that Morph combines two sounds with each other. For example, if we grab a random clip sound like this one here, and if we combine this random clip sound with a pad, for example with a Riot pad, you can create some unique textures or color base. Here I automated the mix of Morph, so the color is alternating from a colorful chord like this one here, D minor, and then the clip sound. You have this display in the center, and you can use this knob here to move from one sound, for example the glitch, to another sound like the pad. This is just a common volume automation here. And the same here on the bottom. If you pull the knob from the top to the bottom, you can combine two sounds. And you can keep the rhythm of the glitch, for example, but put the melodical aspect of the pad on top of it, so you can create color base. And yeah, I think that the sweet spot of the automation is somewhere here on this level here. Then it sounds very clean and really good in my opinion. Now let's jump to the next section I made in this track to demonstrate you the plugin Morph. Here I made a switch up from the more aggressive section to the color based part. And you may notice that it sounds not strong enough, and in order to create a fuller sound I used Federator and a sausage fat now on top, so the color based part feels stronger. Basically you can use all kinds of basses here. I used some glitches because I always wanted to create a glitchy track like with a Riot does, for example. It's really important to cut out the low part of the glitches like I did here. In this way you can get a nice result when you use a sub on top, so no sub frequencies clash with each other. In the first part until here I was only using a Riot pad, and after it I used a serum patch on top, which is basically a supersaw layer, and so I was able to create some nice chords here and a nice movement, and it sounds like this. Furthermore, it's really nice if you use a sound, for example, this one here. And if you increase the pitch of it, it keeps the scale because the pad on top is still harmonizing the sound. So you don't have to worry that the sound does not fit anymore if you change the pitch. Let's get to another nice feature in Morph. It has a reverb knob where you can increase the level of the reverb, and you can also have a knob for the size here and also for the damping. And it's a really nice reverb. I drew an automation curve here. I think you heard it, and it's really nice to create some tension and some smooth transitions. In this section I only used this sound, which was a laser from the We Are Heavy Bass Design Volume 2 pack, and I also combined it with a pad. In addition, I used some resonators on top to create some growing harmonics. With these automation curves here, I automated the mix of the single resonators each, and I used 3 of them, one in A, one in E, and one in B. And yeah, you can hear that some new harmonics are increasing or decreasing. Besides that, you can also morph voice samples like the Team Fortress 2 voice lines.
Damn sorry, mate. Mate.
The scream is also very nice here. Have a listen.
You bloody porkies! This is getting embarrassing.
And it also keeps the pitch or the chord which you are using on top. You can create whatever you want. For example, you can even use some percussion samples to create some unique sounds. In addition, Morph comes with some algorithms, and let's have a listen what they do. This is the classic one. You know it. Then we have interweave. It's a little bit distorted and really saturated. The tight algorithm has the same character as the one before. This is also really nice, and you can hear that the original sound is a percussion sound, but if we play with this knob here, you can create different sounds. Here you may notice that the rhythm of the percussion sounds are the same, but the character of the pad is increasing when you turn this knob down, for example. And it's resonating in this section here. This one has a character as if someone put a special filter on top of it. I like the classic one the most, because the sound is really tight, but also warm and saturated at the same time. And we also have some presets here. The part which was difficult was the routing. Basically, you have to put Morph on the one mixer channel here, and the second one goes into the first one. So you only have to sidechain it to this track. Then you have to open Morph and go into the settings and go to processing, and you have to turn the first option to a number, for example 1. You can also go with 2, for example, but I would go with 1. Then you make the plugin work. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, I would really appreciate if you hit that like and sub button, and you don't miss any future videos about color bass or secret plugins. Thanks for tuning in, and now I will start the full song I made for this video, and I think I will release it soon, so stay tuned, follow me on Spotify, link in the description, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed.